Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what message is coming through for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? We have the Nine of Cups. We'll put a few more cards out, then we'll start talking about the message that's coming through for the collective. What do we need to hear, please? What do we need to know? And we have the Knight of Wands. We'll put one more card and then we'll start talking about the message for the collective. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? And we have the Star. Okay, guys, well, first of all, let's just talk about what these three cards mean together. I feel that your person wants to charge onto the scene here and start telling you that they are happiest when the two of you are together because they see that you are the one for them. That is what this combination of cards means. But let's start with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups tells us that your person believes that you fulfill everything that they hope or wish for when it comes to a romantic partner. And you guys watching the reading probably feel the same way about your person. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. It is about getting wishes fulfilled. It is about dreams coming to fruition. It's about getting those things that we desire that are going to bring us that ultimate happiness, peace, contentment, and stability, not only in relationships, but also in life. And your person is acknowledging that when the two of you are spending time together, or when you were spending time together in the past, this is when they see and understand that that is when they are the happiest, or when they were the happiest. And this is something that is definitely screaming out at your person at the moment, especially for those of you who are in no contact because your person is running or ghosting from you and from this connection. But your person is acknowledging that they behaved impulsively in the past, and they know that they should have given so much more thought to how they handled things between the two of you for those who are in separation. They see and understand that they should have done things differently. And they want to start making their way back to you and start explaining themselves. And that is what that Knight of Wands is about. Your person's going to show up with a determination. Your person's going to show up with an explanation, because the Knight of Wands as well is about your person wanting to talk and explain things to you. But also the Knight of Wands acknowledges that your person wants to have more adventures with you, and they want to travel with you, and they want to do new and exciting things with you. That is what is coming through from your person today. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this can be a place of validation for you. You don't have to be a fire sign or any other sign that I might call out for this reading, because it's more important that we consider the meaning of the card and how it relates to the other cards and the message that the universe is presenting to the collective today. But this Knight of Wands is all about your person wanting to come charging onto the scene. I always think of the Knight of Wands like the Tasmanian devil, charging in and just stirring everything up and getting things out of the place where they've been stuck, where things have been in stagnation. And for many of you watching the reading, things have been stuck between you and your person for quite some time. But the Star tells us your person is working through the issues that have held them back from being able to show up and be the partner that you need them to be. The Star is a card of healing. It tells us your person is healing their stuff, their issues, their fears, their insecurities, anything that has held them back from being able to present themselves to you as a romantic partner. They are working through these things at the moment because they want to come back and represent themselves to you as a romantic candidate, because what they're saying here is you fulfill everything they're looking for when it comes to a romantic partner, because with the Star being here, it tells us that they've always known that you are the one. They've always known this. From the very first time they saw you, they felt it go off inside them like fireworks, just like for you guys watching the reading, you probably felt the same thing. But the Star is also a card that tells us to remain hopeful and optimistic, that your person is going to be able to work through their issues to come back in your direction, because that is what they are hoping for as well. The Star is ruled by Aquarius. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What is showing for the collective? What messages do we need? The Hermit. Well, for many of you watching the reading, probably for most of you watching the reading, your person is in a place of self-imposed isolation. They are silent. And in their silence, they are doing a lot of contemplation, especially with the Hermit looking towards the Star card. The Star is about healing. The Hermit is about going within. Your person looking within themselves to identify all of that nasty, icky stuff that they have needed to heal for a very long time, and letting it go and releasing it and healing it so that they can come back and start stirring things up again between the two of you. Because again, with that Nine of Cups, this is about your connection with this person coming to this place where it can be happy, balanced, harmonious, and joyful again. Because the Nine of Cups is also about all of the love that your person feels for you and the love that you feel for them as well. Cups are ruled by the element of water, which is things like emotions, feelings, love, all of these things, your person being able to share that with you as they come back towards you, and allowing the two of you to redefine this relationship in a much better space than where it was before, because your person is looking within. They are doing the work on the inner planes at the moment, having conversations with themselves, trying to get rid of things that have held them back. And your person's known that they've needed to do this for a very long time. They just didn't. But you, because of who you are, your love, the power of who you are, the essence of who you are, the light that comes from deep within your soul, you have been this catalyst for change in this person's life. And they are able to look within now and see through your reflection those things that they have needed to get rid of. Because it's not only holding them back from you and this relationship, but it can also be holding them back from other areas of their life as well. And they want to fix it. They want to get rid of these things that are encumbrances to this relationship. So they're never going to bother them or you or this relationship anymore. But the Hermit tells us as well, your person is tired of feeling lonely and isolated from you. It tells us they want to come back in your direction, and they will come back towards you with a lot of energy that comes with that Knight of Wands just all of a sudden bursting onto the scene and being ready to start talking and explaining and see if you are going to take them back into your life. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? This is the Nine of Wands. Well, this actually makes sense coming right after the Hermit, because the Nine of Wands is about your person trying to figure out their strategy. It is about them coming up with a plan about how they're going to approach you, because your person sees that through their impulsive behaviors in the past, that the way that they handled things between you, well, obviously it didn't work, because they had all those things that were holding them back from being able to open their heart to you and tell you how they felt. Look, double nines, that's interesting as well, because nines are about the end of a cycle, and I feel like we're reaching the ending of this cycle of separation that is here between you and your person. But also the Nine of Wands is about your person figuring out this fresh approach, coming at you with love, coming at you with expressions of love, coming at you with an apology as well, and being so much more loving and caring and compassionate and understanding. Someone who is going to be a better communicator as well. That might be part of this fresh approach that's coming with your person. At least that's what I'm hearing. For some of you, I feel your person was not that great of a communicator. They wouldn't respond in a timely fashion. They would take hours or perhaps even days to respond to a phone call or a text. But all of this is going to be different, because your person is acknowledging those things that are within them that cause them to act and behave this way. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to know? We have the Five of Swords. Well, okay, so this tells us your person knows that they were selfish in the past, and they are able to see that being selfish is not going to work moving forward. Also, they know that they brought a lot of drama into this connection between the two of you in the past, and not the fun kind of drama either. The drama that creates chaos, confusion, and conflict in your lives. And they see and they understand that they shouldn't have done this, but they also don't want to be selfish anymore. They don't want to come at this connection from a place of their pride and ego, and that is part of this process that they're going through to release all of these things so that it doesn't negatively impact this relationship again. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages does the collective need to hear? The Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Seven of Pentacles tells us where your person sees where they failed in the past, and they do not want to fail moving forward. This is why, for many of you, it's taking as long as it is for your person to, well, get their act together, basically. But with that star being there, that is about them making it happen. That is about your person getting their act together and doing what needs to be done to come back in your direction. But the Seven of Pentacles is also about an offer coming from your person. It is about them wanting to invest in this relationship, not necessarily financially, although perhaps for some that works. This is about them wanting to invest their soul and their heart and their love and their kindness and compassion, which is going to be very different for many of you watching the reading compared to the person that you were trying to have a relationship with before, where you were perhaps doing a lot of the heavy lifting, where you were perhaps trying to be the glue that held this connection together. This is about your person doing their fair share and investing in this relationship. The Seven of Pentacles also confirms that it has been taking your person some time to work through their issues, and your patience is something that they're going to express their gratitude and appreciation for as they come back in your direction. But let's see what else we need to know for this message. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know about this person and this connection? The Wheel. Aha. The Wheel of Fortune is in constant motion. The Wheel of Fortune tells us that things are about to get very different in this connection with your person, because the wheel is constantly turning and spinning, kind of like that old soap opera, Days of Our Lives or something like that. But the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of karma and fate, and it tells us that there is still a love destiny that needs to unfold between you and this person. And they are very well aware of that as well, that there's more to this story, that there's unfinished business, and that there's more to come. Because the Wheel of Fortune is about this soul contract, this blueprint that you have with this person for the life lessons and experiences that you are both having at the moment in this place where you are apart from each other, in this place that we prefer to call preparing for union as opposed to separation. It just feels better, and it makes you feel better yourselves as you phrase it that way. But the Wheel of Fortune, it is all about change as well. Change is coming into this connection with your person, and it shows us that they're about to charge onto the scene to start making these changes. Now, coming from the bottom, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is about a fresh start. It is about your person wanting to start over. Only this time, especially with that Nine of Cups being here, they're going to be able to be emotionally expressive and emotionally intimate with you. They will be so much more understanding. You will see a difference in this person, because this is a powerful combination of the Star and the Hermit about the changes that your person is going through, the transformation that's happening for them during this time that you're away from each other. They are using this time as it is intended for them, to make sure that when they return, all of that gobbledygooky, nasty, icky fears, insecurities, old emotional wounds, their selfishness, their pride, and their ego, and all of that other stuff is healed and locked away never to darken the doorway of your lives ever again, because as well, your person is all about wanting to make you some kind of offer here. I feel that is what this is about as well. And it could be the offer of a fresh start. It could be the offer of perhaps taking a trip together. It could just be an offer of love and them wanting to have this explanation with you about all of the things that they have done wrong in this connection, because they see that they have been foolish. The Fool shows up and tells us that things have been, your person is acknowledging that they've been foolish in the past, but also that they want to start over, because the Fool is about a new beginning. It is also supporting that Knight of Wands, in that this is about your person coming at you with a surprise, coming at you out of the blue, out of nowhere. Things are going to start being different, because this is about your person coming towards you and wanting to continue this journey together. That is what the Fool is about. Your person with their little yellow booty there, getting ready to take this giant step towards you and trust in what they know and feel in their heart and in their soul about you and this connection, so that they can come back in your direction and represent themselves to you as a romantic partner. Only you will see a difference in them this time around. We also have the Page of Cups on the bottom. The Page of Cups is an offer of love. The Page of Cups is about an apology as well. Your person realizing that they were, well, childish in their behaviors, childish in the way they handle things between the two of you, and your person does not want to make these same mistakes moving forward. It is also about an apology, but your person is using this time to grow up as well. That is part of that combination of the Star and the Hermit and the Fool, actually, believe it or not, because your person can see where they have allowed things to just get so out of hand between you, and they are acknowledging the mistakes that they made and the errors that they made, and seeing that most of it came from their fears, insecurities, pride, ego, stubbornness, selfishness, and all of that other stuff that does not truly belong in this connection. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. We'll use some oracle cards now and get a little bit more information about what is happening here. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear? Action. Well, this is about your person taking action, actually, and following through to make something happen, which very much supports the Knight of Wands and the Fool. This is about your person doing what is necessary to reach out and bridge this distance between you and open these lines of communication, because with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, Knights are all about talking and pages do deliver messages, so I do feel that there is communication coming. This action card comes with number 15, if anyone resonates with number 15, although 1 + 5 does equal 6, which is about balance, and there truly needs to be balance in this relationship moving forward, and your person knows it. They know that they took advantage of you. They know they took you for granted, and they perhaps allowed you to do a lot of the heavy lifting in the past, but that's not going to be how it will be moving forward, because your person knows what they need to do, because they want to show up for you and make you happy and fulfill what you are hoping and dreaming and wishing for and desiring in terms of a romantic partner as well. You will see these changes in your person as they start coming towards you. But let's see what else. But that action card is all about your person following through to make something happen. Let's see what else, please. Beginnings. This card comes with number 2, if anyone resonates with number 2. This is all about starting over, and we have that with this Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. And your person does want to begin again. They don't want to try and cobble this relationship back together, because I feel that they can see that they did a lot of damage here, and they know that to repair a lot of that damage is probably going to be something that is too impossible. And so it's not about them not acknowledging the things that they have done, because that Page of Cups is all about them apologizing to you and explaining everything to you. But I do feel that this is what I'm hearing is we just need to wipe the slate clean after we have this conversation, and then we can start over. And as we start over, we can build a much better relationship, a much more stable relationship, because that Ace of Pentacles is also about a solid foundation for this relationship moving forward. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know, please, about this message, and what does the collective need to hear? Let's see what else is coming through. What do we need to hear, please? What messages does the collective need to hear? Forgive. Well, this is about tranquility, peace, harmony, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. Well, this comes back to this Page of Cups, I believe, because that is about your person apologizing to you and asking you to forgive them. And that is completely your choice, you guys watching the reading, if you decide you are going to forgive them or not. But I feel that you wouldn't be watching this reading if you weren't thinking about forgiving this person and allowing them to have another chance to be with you, especially if they are going through the transformation and changes that we are seeing them go through in this reading. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Offer. Well, this is about a romantic gesture. This can be about engagement, wedding, rejoicing in your union. And I did mention that there may be an offer coming from your person. Well, it is an offer of love, actually. And that makes sense with this Page of Cups delivering a message, a love message, an offer of love coming from your person. And that could be the actual apology. But I feel it's so much more than just an apology. I feel it is about your person wanting to be able to start fresh and start over with you, because I feel that your person knows that the two of you have such a powerful connection when you are together, and when you are in that space where everything is balanced and tranquil and peaceful and harmonious between you. It is as if the two of you can just exist on the love that you have with each other. That's what I'm hearing, or the love that you have for each other, rather. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Travel. Well, okay, so that Knight of Wands is all about travel. Your person wants to have more adventures with you. Your person does want to travel with you, I believe. And that looks like a beautiful, tranquil traveling scene here, doesn't it? Somewhere with a beautiful palm tree and the sunset, or sunrise, probably sunset, as this couple is looking at each other by some ocean, some tropical paradise somewhere. Travel. This is about movement. This is about meeting. It's about adventure and being ready for new experiences. Well, I feel your person wants to have more experiences with you. I feel that they want to have more adventures with you. And I feel that they want to travel with you and just start enjoying life with you again, because this reading started with that Nine of Cups. And that Nine of Cups, well, it is about your person acknowledging that they are happiest when the two of you are together, when the two of you are spending time together. That is what I hear coming in from them anyway. So I feel that this is something that your person wants to put into place or put into action as they start coming towards you and start talking to you and apologizing and start explaining everything. I feel like they want to take a trip somewhere so the two of you can get to know each other again, spending quality time together away from where your homes are and just going somewhere relaxing, somewhere beautiful, somewhere fun, somewhere tropical, somewhere where there's snow if you guys like to ski or mountain climb, whatever it is that you guys like to do. I feel that this is about quality time together, away from the hustle and bustle of your regular lives, basically. Because what better way to start getting to know each other all over again than where the two of you are just spending time alone with each other. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Fresh start, a new opportunity, release the past. Yes, this is all about much of this reading, I feel, is about your person releasing the past. And I feel they have to release the past that has kept them from being able to be this partner that you need them to be. Getting rid of that past is going to put them in a much better space for the two of you to build a much more stable relationship moving forward. And that is part of that Ace of Pentacles as well. Being able to have a rock solid foundation for this relationship where there's not going to be the kind of chaos or confusion or uncertainty or problems that you had with this person in the past. That would give you such a lighter, brighter future with them. That is for sure. Or a much better relationship built on love and this stability instead of their fears and insecurities. Because something that's built on fear is not going to last anyway, because that fear is going to override everything unless your person addresses it and deals with it. And that is what they've been doing, releasing the past. This is your second chance. Now, I realize that says second chance, and I understand that for some of you, it might be more than a second or third chance that you are giving this person, that it is all about having a fresh start and starting over. And we've seen that all over the reading, actually. But let's see what else. The future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Well, I feel that this is about your person coming back and representing themselves to you in a very different way than they have before. And that makes sense with that Nine of Wands being there. Remember I said I felt like your person was going to come up with a fresh approach? This is going to be their fresh approach. Showing up, seeing if you will accept their apology, seeing if you want to hang out and start spending time together, and then having more adventures and traveling with each other so that you can grow old together, because your person with all of this says they want it all with you, because as we already mentioned with the Star, they know that you're the one for them, just like you guys have always known that this is the one for you as well. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Will you listen to what they have to say, you guys watching the reading? Will you hear them out? Will you listen to their apology? Will you listen to their explanation? And that is something that only you can decide based on how this person represents themselves. But I feel that they're going to represent themselves in a very different way than the person who broke your heart, than the person who is running and ghosting, and the person who has denied the connection and created this rift between the two of you. This is a very different person who is returning. So I do feel that you will more than likely hear them out and listen to what they have to say, because they want to talk about so much more than just all of the things they did wrong. They want to talk about where they see this connection possibly going for the two of you as well, because they see that they want this future with you, because that is what that Nine of Cups is about. It is about being happy together, just like that song, So Happy Together. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. Well, that's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple statement. I want you and I want us. And I want this connection with you to work out, because you fulfill what I hope, wish, or dream for when it comes to a romantic partner. And I have always felt that way about you. I've always known that you were the one. I just allowed all of my stuff to get in the way of me being the partner that you needed me to be. But I have been working on all of this now, because I don't want to let you down again. I would really like to start over if you're willing to forgive me and give me this chance to make things right between us, because I want more adventures with you. I want more romance with you. I want more love with you. And I am going to see if you are going to accept my apology, and I'm going to extend an offer of love towards you, and see if you're going to accept it so that we can start over and start fresh together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, guys.